I met a gypsy.
Yeah, the rider-wise thing, I mean, I know I know on some of your podcasts I've listened to, like, how you talked about it, and I can tell you've got some heat about it with some of the privateer stuff. I mean, I agree with it. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are privateers, and, I mean, I think it's great that they try to do stuff, but I think at the end of the day, like, I don't know, it's like you watched the 450 class this year, like, Orlando, like, ruined Kenny's chance at a title, and I'm not, like, hating on those guys. I just feel like there could be a better way. I was telling, I don't know who it was last week, like, man, I've had a couple times this year in outdoors, like, there's guys in 30th three-way battle and they're not moving. And you're just like, dude, you just cost me a position or whatever. And I'm just like, in Supercross, when we're doing qualifying in the whoops, there's that option lane.
Yeah.
I think they just build that around the whole track or in certain obstacles where, like, if the blue lights come on, like, you just
You
exit.
have to go.
Like, just have it on the left side.
I've never thought of that.
And I just think, like, either have a blue light on your bike, like how we have the green for the leader, like, have something flash, and it's gonna get your attention for a second, and then you're like, okay, I gotta hurry and pull off. The leaders are coming, and you have a certain time, and if you blow past that, you're penalized a spot.
I couldn't agree more, dude. Like, how is there no consequences for ruining the race?
Well, I mean,
Every other motorsport,
yeah.
if you fuck with the leaders, you will get penalized.
I don't know. Like San Diego, I don't know if I would have won or not last year. If the lapper didn't would have gone out of my way.
I remember that.
And I was just devastated because I haven't won a race in 3 or 4 years. And I was like, dude, like, damn it. Like, that was so close. And, like, yeah, I was still happy I got second. Like, it's cool to get a podium. Like, I love it. But, yeah, that
It
one.
ain't a win, dude. The check ain't the same.
No, it's not. And it's like, I don't know. Like, that one really pissed me off. And it was like, who knows if Nate would have got me or not. I didn't know he was doing the double, triple before the whoops. But, like, after he passed me, all of a sudden I did it and I was all over him again. But, like, the track already broke down so much, it was just one line. So it was like, oh, whatever. But, yeah, like, I've had a couple times even this year where, like, I was behind, I think it was Denver, I was behind Bo Mayer for second. And I was like, okay, like, Bo Mayer and I were, like, battling the whole moto. And I was like, I'm going to wait till 2 laps to go and go for it. And I literally, like, almost landed on a guy. We, like, locked bars for a second, and I squirreled it out. And luckily, like, Smith was, like, 6 seconds behind us. And I was like, all right, well, I just lost 3 seconds to the homeboy. I was like, I'm just going to cruise it in. Like, not say I gave up the moto, but I was like, you're not going to make up. The track was so basic. Like, you're making up little tenths every lap. It wasn't like some of them where you're making up a second in the whoops or something. So, yeah, it definitely, I've had a lot of times this year where I'm like, damn, if that lapper wasn't in the way, like, it would have been better. And I always feel like the guys have a hard time moving for me because I've came from 30th every moto. So it's like, I feel like half the time they're probably like, is he passing me or is he actually up front this moto? It's like, I've seen guys look back and, like, race me. I'm like, no, I'm in third. Like, move, please. Like, yeah, it's gnarly. But, yeah, I don't know. There was definitely ways they could do it. Like, for sure in Supercross, like, the whoop section, the other side of the track, just have a cutoff lane. And I don't know. I think there should be penalized for it. And I say if you're lapped so quickly in the main, pull them off. I know it sounds rude. Like, yeah, you worked really hard, but, like, when we're lapping guys at the 5-minute mark or, you know, halfway mark on a Supercross, you're like, dude, how do you make it out here? I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Like, unless you crash or something, but you're just like, dude, that ain't fair to us. Like, ruin our chance at the podium because of lapper. And, like, yeah, it sucks they're racing for money too, but at the end of the day, like,
you're not in the main race at that point.
No.
Yeah. No, dude, I couldn't agree more. What do you think about comms? Like the in-ear helmet comms? Would you be down for it?
I don't know. My dad
You have childhood trauma.
Oh God, dude. My dad, I've told some people this story. It was pretty funny. On 65s, my dad was just like, he was my trainer. So, like, I remember back home, he was just like, man, like, my dad would always yell at me on the track, and it was just like, he's like, I need to figure out a way to, like, make you stick your leg out or stand up. So he zip tied a walkie-talkie to my neck on my neck brace. And I was doing laps at our track that we had in the mountains, and I'd come into a turn and he'd be like, get off the brake, blah, blah, blah. And I'd like square out, tuck the front, got up, did it again. I crashed 3 times in 2 laps. Like just him screaming through the mic. And I remember I was just crying. I was like, I can't do that no more. I'm not riding if you're doing that. And he took it off. But yeah, I was just like, I remember when people were like, dude, we should do like communication. I'm like, hell no. I'm like, dude, halftime, I don't want them hearing what I'm saying on the helmet. Like, I'll get in trouble for it. But
that's what I want. That's
yeah,
what I
mean,
want, bro.
It is funny. Like, NFL's like that. When
Yeah.
they get mic'd up, you're hearing Aaron Rodgers like cussing people out on his team. And you're like, damn, all right. Like, that's cool. But I don't know. I think it would be good for sure. Maybe something where.
Well, just safety.
Yeah. And I think too, like, if something's wrong with the bike or like whatever, like, if someone needs to, like, pit stop, like the chase thing at Paula, like,
Yeah.
he could be like, yo, my goggles broke. Hurry and get them ready. I'm going to pull off this lap.
Yeah.
Like, those guys didn't know if he was in a pit or not for like 2 laps until he crashed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like it could be cool, but I don't know. Like for me, I'd be like a little skeptical. I'd be like, just ride on the pit board if there's something I need to do.
Yeah. Well, I think like from the lapper's standpoint though, right? So let's say you've got in-ears and let's say maybe it's like not that your team can talk to you or that you can talk back, but if they're like everyone's wearing these in-ears and then it's like race controls, like number whatever, or wouldn't even be number whatever. Like they literally just push the button to talk to you and be like, you're getting lapped, you have to move. And if you don't, then you get penalized.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Obviously, for me, I'd hope I'm not getting lapped for a long time. But
yeah, but even like you know, they have the flag situation where it's like you could have one guy, one button that's like Red Cross flag on the triple.
Yeah,
easy. No one fucks that up, and then there's no ambiguity of like, oh, I didn't see the flag, or like it's just like it's very cut and dry at that point.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be something where they get us all together at like a outdoor track and just cut it real short and just number the sections, like section 1, section 2, section 3, and be like, hey, there's a red cross here. You're coming up on it. And yeah, like we just test it out. I think it'd be something we'd have to test on the off season. Like everyone comes out somewhere for a day and then
Just test track K2, baby.
yeah. I think it'd be cool. I was more talking like every team get together and everyone's like, I think everyone has to agree with it because you can't just have like one team and then everyone else like, oh no, that's sketchy. Like, I'd get it. Maybe some guys it spook them off a rhythm where they're jumping and it's like they panic in the air. Like that'd suck. But I think it'd be something where we'd have to have our mechanics have the headset at the practice track and just like get you comfortable with it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that'd be reasonable. Then I think it'd be good.
Yeah, and then just like even from a content perspective, you know, like if you could go to where it's like we're hearing you, like, dude, imagine if we could hear what Ando and Jet were saying to each other in San Diego last year. Like that shit builds the hype and the entertainment so much, you know.
Yeah, but then it's gonna start getting in the fines, and it's like,
don't be a pussy, Garrett.
Oh, I agree.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.